Welcome, dear viewers, to a world where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, and your deepest fears await. In this bone-chilling creepypasta video, we dive into this creepypasta. Brace yourselves for unmasking evil. The true story behind the Faceless Entity. In the small town of Ravenswood, nestled deep within the heart of the countryside, a chilling urban legend has been whispered amongst the locals for generations. The tale speaks of a faceless figure that lurks in the shadows, preying upon unsuspecting victims who dare to cross its path. This is the chilling retelling of the haunting encounters, supported by found footage and first-hand accounts, that illustrate the true terror this entity inflicts upon its victims. The legend traces its origins back to the late 1800s when Ravenswood was a thriving logging community. It is said that a tragic accident occurred at the town's sawmill, resulting in a worker losing his face. The poor soul, driven mad by pain and anguish, vanished into the wilderness, never to be seen again. Rumors began to circulate that the spirit of this unfortunate man continued to wander the area, forever cursed to wear a faceless visage. The first documented encounter with the Faceless Entity dates back to 1932, when a young woman named Emily Parker disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Emily's friends claimed that she had become obsessed with the urban legend, and had embarked on a quest to capture evidence of the Faceless Entity. They warned her against it, but she was determined to prove its existence. A week after her disappearance, a series of unsettling photographs were discovered near the edge of the woods. The images depicted an obscured figure, seemingly faceless, lurking in the background. This discovery sent shockwaves through the town, and the legend of the Faceless Entity grew stronger. Over the years, more and more reports of encounters with the Faceless Entity surfaced. Witnesses described feeling an overwhelming sense of dread and unease whenever it was near. Some claimed to have heard eerie whispers emanating from the darkness, while others reported being plagued by vivid nightmares. The Faceless Entity seemed to target those who expressed a morbid curiosity or a disbelief in its existence. In 1997, a group of adventurous teenagers set out to document their own encounter with the Faceless Entity. Armed with cameras and a misplaced sense of invincibility, they ventured deep into the woods. Their footage, recovered months later, revealed a terrifying ordeal. The group became disoriented and paranoid, with their cameras capturing glimpses of a figure without a face lurking just beyond their reach. The final moments of the footage were filled with chaotic screams and a sense of abject terror. The footage served as a grim reminder that the Faceless Entity was not merely an urban legend, but a very real and malevolent force. As the legend continued to spread, more victims fell prey to the Faceless Entity. Their first-hand accounts painted a haunting picture of its relentless pursuit. Survivors described feeling a chilling presence constantly watching them, their every move stalked by the unseen terror. Some victims claimed to have woken up to find themselves paralyzed, unable to escape the entity's grasp as it hovered above them. The Faceless Entity possessed an uncanny ability to make its victims disappear without a trace. Those unfortunate enough to fall victim to its wrath were never seen or heard from again. Desperate attempts were made to uncover the truth, with investigators and paranormal enthusiasts scouring the area for clues. Yet, the Faceless Entity remained elusive, leaving behind only shattered lives and a town paralyzed by fear. The legend of the Faceless Entity continues to haunt Ravenswood, a perpetual reminder of the terrifying unknown that lurks in the shadows. Its chilling presence serves as a warning to those who dare to challenge the boundaries of the supernatural. Whether a mere figment of imagination or a malevolent spirit born from tragedy, the Faceless Entity stands as a testament to the enduring power of urban legends, and the horror they can inspire. Despite the fear and caution that the Faceless Entity instilled in the residents of Ravenswood, there were those who could not resist the urge to seek answers. A small group of determined individuals, driven by a mixture of curiosity and desperation, set out on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind the Faceless Entity. Equipped with the latest technology and armed with a resolve that bordered on obsession, they delved deep into the heart of the legend. They scoured old archives, spoke to locals who had experienced encounters, and even sought the assistance of paranormal experts. Months turned into years as the investigators unraveled the layers of mystery surrounding the Faceless Entity. They pieced together fragments of information, delving into the town's history, searching for clues that would unlock the secret of the faceless figure. Finally, their efforts bore fruit when they stumbled upon an old diary written by a logger who had witnessed a tragic accident at the sawmill all those years ago. The diary revealed a hidden truth that had been buried beneath the layers of time and fear. The logger's account detailed a dark secret that had been kept hidden for generations. It spoke of betrayal, greed, and an act of unspeakable violence. The Faceless Entity, it seemed, was not a vengeful spirit born from tragedy, but a manifestation of a tormented soul seeking justice. According to the diary, the worker who lost his face had been betrayed by his fellow loggers, who had coveted his share of the sawmill's profits. In a fit of rage and desperation, he had confronted them, leading to a violent altercation that resulted in his disfigurement. Consumed by anger and driven to the brink of madness, the logger had vanished into the wilderness, only to return as the Faceless Entity, exacting his revenge on those who had wronged him. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the investigators set their sights on confronting the Faceless Entity once and for all. They ventured deep into the woods, guided by a sense of purpose, and a determination to put an end to the curse that had plagued Ravenswood for so long. As they neared the location where the tragic accident had occurred, an eerie silence enveloped the air. The atmosphere grew heavy with anticipation, and the investigators braced themselves for the ultimate confrontation. What transpired in those woods remains a mystery, known only to those who were present. The investigators emerged from the depths of the forest, their faces etched with a mix of relief and sorrow. The Faceless Entity, it seemed, had finally found peace. In their final moments, the investigators had managed to connect with the tormented soul that had become the Faceless Entity. Through understanding and empathy, they were able to release him from his eternal torment, allowing him to find redemption and move on. With the curse lifted, Ravenswood slowly began to heal from the scars left by the Faceless Entity. The legend, once a source of fear and dread, transformed into a cautionary tale, a reminder of the consequences of greed and betrayal. The town's residents, now free from the grip of the Faceless Entity's terror, sought solace in the newfound peace. Though the memories of the legend lingered, they were no longer haunted by its presence. The Faceless Entity had become a distant memory, a chapter in Ravenswood's history that would forever be etched in the collective consciousness of the town. And as time passed, the legend would continue to be passed down from one generation to the next, a chilling reminder of the power of urban legends and the depths of human despair. If you enjoyed the video and found yourself on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting each twist and turn, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you ensure that you won't miss out on future bone-chilling stories, hair-raising adventures, and thrilling encounters with the supernatural. Remember to click that notification bell so that you're always alerted when we release new videos, guaranteed to keep you entertained and engaged in the realms of horror and mystery. We appreciate your support as we continue to bring you more immersive experiences that will send shivers down your spine.